Finally, a sets question. We haven't seen sets in a while. It gives us the universal set U, which constitutes of the letters B, D, E, F, G, I, K, S, T, V, and W. He said the Venn diagram below shows U and three sets M, P, and R, which are subsets of U. It says state the value of the number of elements in P union R. So what we're going to do is identify P union R. P union R, I'm going to shade it. It's all of this is P, all of this is P, and all of this is R. So the number of elements in P union R is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are we getting 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 elements inside P union R. All right, there are 8 elements. So we can write that there are 8 elements. There are 8. If you want to state them out just to see it, those 8 elements are, if you're stating them out, you'll see that those 8 elements are I, D, B, V, S, F, E, and G. All right, those are the 8 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. It says list the members of M intersect P. M intersect P. When M overlap with P, these are the two that we get, B and D. All right. So list the elements. I like to write it as a set. So the intersection is B and D. B and D. All right. That's the intersection. B and D. Then they want now M union R complement. Now R complement is everything outside of R. That's R complement, everything outside of R. So M union R complement. First, what is M? All of this is M union R complement. R complement is everything outside of R. But because it says R complement, guys, this is a trick. Now look at this. Now remember M intersect R now, but it says M union R complement. All right, M union R complement. And so it's all of M plus R complement. And this is everything outside R complement. So the only thing that we're going to missing is those that are just directly inside R alone. What's inside R alone? That is G, E, and F. All right, G, E, and F. Okay, oh, and we should take out this as well, this I. So we should take out this I and D because these are also inside of R. We don't want nothing in R. We want everything that is in M, and then everything that's outside of R. All right. So that is going to be all the elements of M. We have K, B, all the elements of M, D, I, R complement now, everything outside of R, K, B, D, I, those are from M. Then those in R complement, you have W, you have T, you have V, you have S. And that's it. And that's M union R complement. All right. Hope we all get this one. This one can be quite tricky because what we just have to recall is that it can be quite tricky in a sense because we have to remember that union mean everything together. He wasn't asking for intersection. Union mean everything together, meaning first thing, just list out everything in M. Everything in M is this. So list out everything in M. After you list out everything in M, you good. Then list out everything in R complement. Then list out everything in R complement. Everything in R complement will be this part. This part would be R complement. All right. So it would be all of these, then the inclusion of I and D. Nice and easy, soft. That takes care of this part of the question. All right, now it says using a ruler, a pencil, and a pair of compass, construct a triangle with PQ 8 centimeters, PQR 120, QR 5 centimeter. Again, I'm not a big fan of construction, but I'll just show a general idea of what you're supposed to have. You're supposed to draw PQ, and PQ is supposed to be 8 centimeters. All right, so PQ is supposed to be 8 centimeters. Once you have PQ, then you need to know that the angle at Q is supposed to be 120 degrees. All right, the angle at Q is supposed to be 120. So 120 is gonna look something like this. All right, so when you swing your arc, it's like you're constructing a 60-degree angle from here. So you swing up your arc, and then you get your 120 degrees. The angle at Q should be 120. So all of this should be 120. All of this should be 120. Then when you finish now, you need to make sure that you check this line and make sure that this is 5 centimeter. All right. So this line is supposed to be 5 centimeters. So you want to pull it down a little. That line is supposed to be 5 centimeters. And this line is QR. All right. So you swing up your arc and all of those crazy stuff. All right. And then now you're just going to connect the triangle, connect it by joining the point P to the point R. That is where it's supposed to have, a triangle looking like this. All right. And then they ask you to measure and state the length of PR. So PR is going to be this distance. So measure, when you finish, construct a triangle, measure this distance, and you're good. That distance will give you PR. This is the distance PR. Mine is not accurate, so I cannot tell you a measurement, but that's what should go right here, that distance. All right. So make sure you go through your notes and all of those stuff on geometric construction. This is just a schematic of what you should have. Now back to the real